Today, I'll be reviewing Season 4, Part 2 of Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? After Part 1, I couldn't wait to see what would happen in Part 2. Part 2 starts off with Ryu and Belle wandering around the lower levels of a dungeon, looking for an escape. The powerful monster in Part 1 is following them, and may catch up soon. I enjoyed watching most of Part 2. It was exciting seeing Belle and Ryu fight for survival, as it took everything they had to even survive. The final fight involving them versus that powerful monster was very memorable. It was great teamwork by Ryu and Belle. What I really liked about Part 2 was the character development Ryu had, and her characterization. We were shown Ryu's complete backstory, and I feel like I know her much more now. I really understand why she acts the way she does. It was great seeing her realize she doesn't have to live life in guilt for what happened in the past. She can let go and be happy. Seeing a relationship develop between her and Belle was very sweet, and you just want to see more sweet moments of them together. The fight that Belle's other party members had against that boss monster was pretty exciting to watch as well. So much coordination and strategy being used in that fight. It was great to see. The fight wasn't one for something cliche like the power of friendship. It was one for planning and quick thinking. The only problem I had with Part 2 was that early on in Part 1, it kept hinting that everything may come to an end soon, that the characters would be left in despair. So naturally I would think there would at least be one sad moment, right? You aren't going to have everyone survive, right? I was very disappointed with the end result. I get why the writer is scared to kill off any of their characters. There may be backlash from fans, or maybe the whole series will get worse without those characters. But in order for people to take the fight scene seriously, one of the good guys have to die, for the sake of tension. Otherwise, your series becomes a series like Fairy Tail, where every good guy wins and everyone lives happily ever after. No one wants to watch fight scenes with no tension to them. That's just boring. I'm very disappointed in the direction the series is headed in. If the creator of the series is afraid to kill off any of the good guys during a season where it kept hinting that someone may die, then what hope is there for future seasons? I guess none of the important good guys will ever die. How boring. Even the Naruto series had the guts to kill off several good guys. There weren't any important new characters in Part 2. The opening and ending song for Part 2 were decent. The music throughout the season was great once again. The animation style stayed the same as it was in Part 1, which is good. However, it still looked off when certain monsters appeared. The animation looked good once again during the fight scenes. This had potential to be an amazing series, but the creator of the series was scared to kill off any important character. It's not enough to kill off many characters that no one cares about. You actually have to kill off a character that's a likable character in order for it to be impactful. I still enjoy watching the fight scenes and Ryu's character development in the season. I give this season a 7 out of 10.